What up, world? It's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show. We bridge the gap between hip hop and everyday life, man. I gotta say one time for the good people over at WeBlazingHipHop.com. I also gotta say one time for the good people over at WRFG 89.3 FM, and also one time for the 10+ streaming networks that carry all of our current interviews. All right, if you're an artist out there and you like to sit down and chop it up about your career and what you got going on, definitely hit us up at bigvicxl@gmail.com. We can definitely make that happen. This is the platform for artists to tell their story to the world. All right, okay. Now, the first thing I gotta say is definitely one time for our amazing sponsors. One time for the good people over at the I'm So Shirt Company. All right, I'm So Shirt Company designs shirts with you in mind. They're designed for you to rep who you are and where you are and what you stand for. Make sure you visit them at the I'mSoShirt.com. I also gotta say one time for the good people over at Liquor Lollipops. All right, Liquor Lollipops are premium hard candy designed to taste like your favorite alcoholic beverage, all right? If you're ever at work and you just got a taste for that gin and juice or that apple whiskey, then all you got to do is pop a liquor lollipop in your mouth and enjoy the savoring taste of your favorite alcoholic beverage. Be sure to visit them at liquorlollipops.com. All right? Always, whenever you mess with our sponsors, let them know you heard about their product on the Ridin Durty Show with Vic XL. Ask them how you could possibly be a brand ambassador or order the product or have the product at your next event and party. All right, man. One time for the good people on the check-in. What up, Maria? What up, Ron? What up, Lauren? I see everybody on the check-in, man. I definitely love you guys. Y'all can be doing anything else, but y'all rocking with your boy, and for that, I appreciate you. All right, today is March the 13th, Friday the 13th. For all those who might not know, I got a few birthdays I got to shout out real quick. First thing I got to say is happy birthday to one of my favorite reggaeton artists. Happy birthday to Mr. Ozuna. Ozuna turns 28 years old today. Definitely happy birthday to Ozuna. Also got to say happy birthday to Cleveland Cavalier, Mr. Tristan Thomas, center for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tristan Thomas turns 29 years old today. And also got to say happy birthday to one of my favorite MCs coming out of the Chi-Town, out of Chicago. Got to say happy birthday to my man Common. Common turns 48 years old today. So definitely happy birthday to all of those. You know, I always tell everybody, man, a great way to wish an artist a happy birthday is by checking out some of his older music, or by checking out some of his videos, or just doing some download and just rocking with them for their birthday, and they definitely will appreciate it. All right, a little celebrity news real quick. In case you don't know, a lot of things have been canceled due to the coronavirus, the outbreak of coronavirus, and basically keeping everybody safe. Matter of fact, J. Cole's Dreamville Festival has been rescheduled. They haven't released any dates yet, but J. Cole's annual Dreamville Festival has been rescheduled due to Corona. Also, if you're a fan of the XFL, the new football league, the XFL, the XFL has basically terminated the remainder of the season. This was their inaugural season. They were 6 games in going into week 7. They have terminated the season, but they have promised to pay all players, and they promise to return next year. So one time for the XFL for definitely making sure that all the players get their money and basically keeping everyone safe. Also, I haven't spoken about my man in a while, but R. Kelly has been he's already currently locked up. Well, he's been indicted for spreading herpes even more so than he already has. That's right. God damn it, R. Kelly is in jail now for spreading herpes. Man, I don't think R. Kelly's ever going to get out, man. It's just a bad situation. But you know what? We're going to keep him in our prayers and see what happens, all right? Also, due to the corona, Diddy, Puffy, whatever you choose to call him, he's rebooting the making of the band brand. Well, he just a couple weeks ago done tryouts right here, auditions right here in Atlanta. Well, right now, he has canceled his in-person audition to making of the band across the nation, which means they'll still be having auditions, but Diddy is not taking his ass down. He's like, y'all can come out, but I'm not coming out to none of the auditions until we figure out what the hell is going on with this coronavirus. So if you're going to the auditions hoping to meet Diddy, that's not going to happen because Diddy will not be there. All right. Also, my man Kodak Black, who is currently locked up, has pleaded guilty to weapons charges in New York. I'm not sure what kind of additional time he'll be facing with that, but he definitely has pleaded guilty. And, you know, New York don't play no games when it comes to them gun charges. So we're going to see what happens with my man Kodak Black and how much additional time he'll get when it comes to that. All right. Also, Chance the Rapper, who was scheduled to host the Kids' Choice Award. Well, you know what? The Kids' Choice Award in L.A. has been postponed to a later date due to the coronavirus. Hey, man. Everybody, and when I say everybody is affected by the coronavirus right now. On a brighter note, if you check out BBC, they'll be dropping a new documentary on my man Nipsey Hussle and the murder. So I definitely look forward to seeing that. And also, if you're a fan of my man Jay Electronica, who we've been waiting for 10 years for his debut album, it has officially hit the streaming ways of Tidal. All right, there's a brand new Jay Electronica album on Tidal. It dropped today. And if you're a Jay-Z fan, it features a lot of verses from my man Jay-Z. All right? I just gave y'all a little celebrity news. I told y'all about celebrity birthdays. I told you about our amazing sponsors. And before I bring on my guests, I definitely want to again tell everybody to make sure, if you don't have to go out, don't go out. If you're out there buying up everything, come on, be thoughtful of your neighbor, all right? Why in the hell are y'all buying up all the goddamn toilet tissue? Can someone please tell me why are y'all buying up all the damn toilet tissue? I don't understand, but be thoughtful of your neighbor, all right? Most y'all asses got to go to work Monday so you can go get some toilet paper Monday. Don't buy up all the toilet tissue. Don't buy up everything. I don't even understand. As a matter of fact, if you're buying up everything, make sure you rotate that shit when you get home. Eat the older shit first, all right? And y'all do me a favor. Leave me some Vienna sausages on the shelf, please. Leave me some Vienna sausages, all right? All right, so you know what we do right here on the Ridin Durty Show is we definitely bring you the people who are cultivating and captivating our community, whether it's through arts, entertainment, activism, music, however a person is bringing change to this culture, we have them right here on the Ridin Durty platform. And tonight is no different than any other night on this show. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want y'all to welcome a dual retiree, a former dual champion. Welcome to the Ridin Durty platform. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, y'all give it up for my man, Derek. What's going on, my G?
Hey, what's up, man? I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that for real. Thank you for having me on the show.
Man, I'm glad to hear you here. Let's start off at the beginning, at the very tippy top, because I always like artists to let the people know where they're from and what got you into the music biz.
I'm from New Jersey, Neptune, New Jersey. I started writing, man, I just started writing really just poetry, and then out of nowhere, me and the homies back in the day would just be freestyling. Not even me, really, because I was just too, shy with it, thinking that people, think I'm trash. I'm, 12 years old. And then when the motto came out, Dre came out, and I dropped a freestyle on the motto, and everybody heard that in my hometown, and then all of a sudden, everybody and their mom started rapping, and I've just been doing it ever since. I've been writing rhymes since probably, 13 years now.
All right, now, I have to ask, being from Jersey, being originally from the East Coast, how do you feel now that you've migrated to the South when it comes to lyrics?
I feel like it's hard. I feel like it's almost harder. It's either going to be extremely harder to make it or extremely easier, because they're going to be like, wait, he don't sound like nobody down here, or it's going to be like, he don't sound like nobody down here, so we don't like it. That's how I kind of feel like it is. It's like I said, it's going to be extremely easy or extremely hard.
Okay, now who are some of your influences? Like, who are some of the people that make you want to be the most creative, prolific writer as possible?
Definitely first Eminem, and I'd have to say Drake and Tito Lopez. Tito Lopez is real dope.
What you know about Tito Lopez? I hadn't heard from him in a while.
What's that?
I said, what do you know about?
Yeah, man. Man, he's good, man. I was listening to him before he came out with the blues and had his deal and all that. I've been listening to him, and then I was talking to him on Instagram not that long ago, and he was talking about doing a song with me, and he ain't even gonna charge that much for the verse. So I was gonna try and go ahead and do that. I didn't know you knew who Tito Lopez was, because not too many people do.
Nah, man, I'm a real OG hip hop head. It ain't a lot of cats doing music that I haven't heard about. I had a pleasure to interview Tito Lopez some years back. He's definitely doing this thing, and I slept on lyricists. Let's talk a little bit about lyricism. How important is lyricism to you as an artist?
To me, it's everything, man. When I'm writing, I can't even just like fit something that is like doesn't make sense for like a second. Like it's just like it's crazy to me. I'll probably sit there like to write one verse. And it could take me on one verse. It could take me a day, or it could take me a matter of hours. Really, I just got to make sure it all fits right, and just I don't know, man. But that it's everything to me. Like I can't even stand I respect it because I fuck with it, but like the auto tune shit, I like it, I enjoy it, but like I can't do it. Like to me, it's just I have to, just sit there concentrating on the lyrics nonstop.
All right. Now, as an artist, because in 2020, some artists care about lyrics, some artists don't. For you, and the fact that you care about your lyrics and your lyricism, how important is it to you to portray real images and real messages throughout your music?
That's all I've ever done. That's all I really know. Honestly, like when I imagine it like this, like when a song drops and they hear it, like you could just picture something, not just more than just sitting there, dancing. My music really ain't about the dancing, so it's really basically like everything to paint a picture and to get an idea of what I'm talking about, how I'm feeling, and all that. That's exactly what I put into every song I've ever written.
All right, now, you said initially you was writing poetry. How were you able to transcend the poetry into lyrics over beats?
Shoot. Well, I mean, back in then when me and the homies were chilling, they were already, freestyling, like I said, and I guess I would just kind of like more poetry, like rhyme a cappella, like on paper, and yeah, I started doing that at like 11, 12 years old, and eventually when I got the nerve up to be like, yo, I rap without like sounding like thinking that sound weird, is when I started just putting it on the beat. And then, but before that, I had already written a bunch of verses that weren't even on a beat yet. I think the first one I dropped was The Motto, and then it was The Stand by Eminem. That's actually still on YouTube. You can YouTube that.
All right. Now, also, in today's era, everyone has a rap name. MC this, Young that, Lil this. Why'd you choose to go with the moniker Derek?
Yep. Well, I was actually going by D Truth, DE hyphen and then Truth, DE for my initials and then Truth, and then I was like, well, there's no, and just like recently, like the last year, I was like, I'm gonna just go by Derek because there's not more truth in my own name. So that's just how I figured it. I just dropped the D Truth not even that long ago. I went by D Truth for about 10 years.
Okay. All right. Now, you said you initially, were doing the poetry and started writing around 11 years old. What were some of the concepts and topics you were talking about at 11? Because that's a very, very young age.
Well, let me think. When I did the Stand verse, I had written that previously, like when I was about 12 years old, and that was about not being able to trust people and shit like that. Off the rip, it was just like pretty real, because I went through it like some real shit at a real young age, so I already knew what was up and was just writing already how I was feeling inside.
All right. Now, what would be being an independent artist and being someone who basically left one coast and went to another coast. What has been some of your challenges when it comes to being an independent artist?
Being heard. It's hard, man. But I submitted it to the duel, and I appreciate that for you even airing it for me. I was like shocked, and then because normally it's like when I would put out a song, I felt like nobody would hear it. But then again, I don't know if other artists are feeling like that, but to me, it felt like everybody else's shit was getting played out nonstop. I'm like, damn it, nobody fucking with mine. And then, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like it's just harder to get played down here when you, in Atlanta, it's more of the, you know, the Young Thugs, the Lil Baby type rap, the Futures and stuff like that. So when it's just straight lyrics, I don't feel like people want to pay attention.
Yeah, I definitely can dig that, especially being in the South, because the South definitely seems like it's more party and concept than lyrics. So I can definitely understand.
Yeah, exactly.
I can understand your standpoint when it comes to that. Also, being an independent artist, how do you feel the social media and the World Wide Web has affected your career?
Nah, that's great. That's everything. That's how a lot of artists like Big Sean and stuff did it. It's the internet. Without the internet, 90% of these artists out wouldn't exist today. It paved the lane for people to be independent artists. Otherwise, you would need the label. But nowadays you don't, thanks to the internet.
Okay, yeah, definitely, no doubt. At this point in your career, have you been able to use the internet to get your music to people that you know before the internet era wouldn't have possibly heard it?
Yeah, oh yeah, most definitely, man. Just since putting the song on the duel, but even YouTube alone, yeah, most definitely, man. I dropped a video in like 2015, me just rapping into a camera, and it got like 1,000 views in 24 hours, and there were people from Russia commenting on it, like, I'm your biggest fan, you're dope, like, so it definitely helped me.
All right, now, also as an independent artist, what do you feel at this point or this stage in your career has been the most valuable lesson you've learned?
Don't try and rush anything. That's really what it is. When you're trying to rush everything, you just get frustrated and think it's going to happen overnight. But really, it's patience, man. Without the patience, it'll eat you alive.
All right. Now, with that being said, because I definitely know in this world of music, whether it's, being an MC, a producer, a DJ, even when it comes to being a blogger or vlogger or a radio host, the competition is vast. Have there ever been times where you felt like you wanted to give up or quit?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Just like, not even that much that long ago. Just more like it ain't gonna happen because it's so many. There's so many artists doing so many different things every single day, and then they're staying consistent, doing it back to back, and you got to be on it. It's you got to be consistent and on it to even make it and be remembered, because you can have one hit and then be gone a month from now, and people have forgot who you was already. So you got to be on it. That's why I really just, I don't know. I felt a lot of times where I felt like giving up, but I don't know. I just stay to it and just keep writing.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. What motivated you to keep going?
The dream, man. It's like what I've been through is just crazy, man. So it's just like to give up now is way too late to even think about doing that. Like that ain't even an option.
All right. So now that's the second time in this interview you've mentioned what you've been through. Would you care to share any of your trial and tribulations of some of the things that you've been through that's helping mold you as an MC?
Yeah, I won't get too into it, but just like being 18 and being homeless, and all I had was the clothes on my back and like a couple outfits in my book bag and a pen and pad in my book bag, and I would just stay writing. I never gave up. I carried a bag full of notebooks, even homeless. Like I had more notebooks than clothes at a time, just staying to the writing. So like I'll never give that up. That's been there for me since I started. So like it's just like writing is everything to me.
All right. And I always like to pay it forward, and I know people like to get their flowers while they're alive. Are there some people that you would care to shout out or mention that's definitely helped you in your progression?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my brother TJ, my girl Kaylee, and yeah, that's it. That's it. That's definitely it.
All right. So look, let's switch gears back over to your music. Through the trials and tribulations and the things that you've been through, can we expect to hear that when we hear your music?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Now, currently in your career, at this point in your career, what are you working on, and what's next for Derek?
I got a few beats. I've been talking to this one producer. I think he's out of Atlanta, and we was talking about some prices for some beats, and I've listened to his beats and writing to him a little bit. He's not that bad with the producing and stuff like that. And shoot, I'll still be dropping some music soon within the next month.
Okay, all right. Tell me a little bit about the record that we're about to play. The record that actually won 10 consecutive times on the duel. Still the same. Tell me a little bit about that record.
Okay, that was I was just sitting there. I was just really just. I heard the beat, and it's a J. Cole type beat on YouTube, and I heard it, and I was like, this is like what I can say like I'm feeling on, and that's what I did. And actually, I wrote like half of the song, and then I was in the studio, and it wasn't finished. But my boys were like, "Yo, you got to finish this like right now, like not like right now rushing me, but like." Yo, they're like, this is crazy, so just keep finishing it. So I wrote the half of it, the last half of it, like bar by bar, and was just going fast. But it was really just, just saying how I actually felt. That's why, like, there's no hook in it and stuff like that, because I was like, man, there's not even time for a hook, I almost felt like. And just, just kept writing and kept going.
All right, now, in this song, you definitely mentioned a lot of personal things. So was this hard for you to write?
Well, a little bit. I mean, it's never really. I'd honestly rather like write how I'm feeling down into a song than to talk about it in person or ever. So I mean, it wasn't that hard, but it's definitely I don't know. It just comes easy to be able to say how I'm feeling when I'm writing. Like it's like nothing to me.
All right. Now, if you could change anything about the hip hop game in 2020, what would you change?
I would change how important it is as for lyricists, because I feel like lyricists don't get the recognition they deserve at all. So that would definitely be the only thing.
All right. A studio session for Derek. What are some must-haves?
Just the engineer and ready to go. Because when I don't need nothing, I come in with my beer and I'm just chilling, and that's it, and I'm good to go.
All right. Last question. What are you doing to stay corona free?
No, shit. Washing my hands. I'm making sure I count them 20 seconds, man. Keeping my ass in the house. I know that.
No doubt, my G.
Man, I went to Kroger earlier, and there was no toilet paper, no paper towel, no nothing.
Hey man, if you get a chance to get your hands on an extra roll of toilet tissue, holler at me, man, because I went all the way to Sam's. They ain't have no tissue nor paper towel, and I want to know what the fuck all these people doing. What these people doing with all the tissue and paper towels? They ain't got no tissue and paper towels in Sam's Club.
Yeah, that ain't gonna save nobody.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what in the world, man? Y'all gotta wipe y'all ass like that? And I'm really tripping because most of these people got to go to work Monday, so they can stop by the store Monday. I mean, save something for some of the people, man. But look, do me a favor.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Let the people know.
Yeah, what's up?
Let the people know first and foremost how to find you on social media. That way they can keep up with you as your progression grows and you drop music.
Okay. You can just follow me on Instagram at Derek Evans, DerekEvanzz. And that's at Derek Evans, and that's where it'll be posted. And where as soon as it drops, that's where it'll be first, or just on Facebook. You can add me at Derek Evans.
All right. Last thing, my G, introduce this record to the world.
My song's still the same, and I appreciate you for playing it for me, Vic, and putting me on the duel.
All right. Appreciate it, my G. Have a blessed night.
All right. Thanks. You too. Yeah.
There. For a minute now. Going through. Look, I'm still the same, I never changed. I learned to smile through all that pain. I found my sunshine in the rain, and every day they still gon' hate. My story's crazy. What I've overcame, nobody makes it. That's what I tell myself when depression kicks in on me lately, cause I was supposed to be famous. Maybe this ain't meant for me. Everyone was right, I guess. Laugh it up, your jokes on me. Nah, I get it, trust me, since I started this was funny. Cause where I'm from, we're all so broke that even our dreams, we got no money. Let's go to jail or join the army. You're on dope or you die early. And before you ever make a difference, first you'll hit the magazines. It's sad, I know I had to go, but I'll be back once I get home. I truly haven't been the same ever since that day my dad's gone. Damn, sometimes I think I need therapy. That's when I crack a beer and just think, fuck it, I'll handle it. I guess that's the man in me, driving me towards insanity, but I really can't open up when I feel like no one's there for me. To be alone is a scary thing. I know it, I know it. I dream to kill these emotions and break my pain into poems. These days it's hard to be sober. So many hoes did me dirty, with all intentions to hurt me. At times I really felt worthless, like what I do to deserve this. You got me blaming myself. I'm still gonna wish you best, cause karma's gonna be hell. Sometimes to escape my thoughts, I'll sit alone and just yell. So avoid being insecure from shit that I'm telling myself. I don't know if I need a vent or I'm crazy as hell. I don't know if I need a friend or if I should stay to myself. They're gonna call you a pussy, I'll just ask you for help. So I'd rather bother it up than punch your ass in the mouth. I really came from the bottom, these hills are not on the cockpit. I'll use my talent to prosper. I'm dropping bars, you drop garbage, but yet I'm sitting here broke. I really can't believe nobody's trying to fuck with me. Maybe it's because these rappers really just can't fuck with me. I'm really getting fed up, I'm so tired of these liars. I'm tired of faking smiles, I ain't been happy in a while. But I've always kept my head up just so my shit don't get wet up. I can't stop until we're all rich and our grandchildren are set up. At least that's how I'm feeling for surviving what they didn't. Just by bossing up instead of always playing victim. I ain't never bitching, was my own selfish decision.
90
My life ain't fucking perfect, but I didn't quit or give in. For a second I was tripping. Really letting people who don't give a fuck have an opinion. Cause they wanted me to give in, but I just couldn't do it. And they mad that I prevailed. When they wanted me to be like them, they broke her in the jail. But I've overcame my struggles, let me live a little bit. I guess when you got talent, man, they hate to see that shit. Someone become something cause they really never did. Instead of showing love, they'll show you hate. It's how it is. So all my trust is gone and haters off and stuck as dick. I took my L's along, but when I won, we all had hits. Somehow everyone will switch. So I think to myself until y'all figure out this shit. I cannot even trust it, nigga, fuck that. I'm doing me. Had to get this off my chest so people know I do my thing. It's all good though, how it is. Then someone who's fucking with my lyrics, and I wait. Another day, it's how it is.
Alright, y'all. One time for my guy Derek, retiree of the duel. 10 consecutive wins, man. Y'all definitely check him out on Instagram at Derek Evans. It's DerekEvanzz. Alright? It's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show. Y'all have a blessed night. Y'all please stay coronavirus free. Alright? Y'all be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah. We're gonna let that thing ride out.
10 seconds.
Yeah.